Competencies for becoming a professional engineer in Alberta. To become a professional engineer or licensee with a PEGA, applicants will need to complete a competency-based assessment, CBA. The following descriptions of the 22 key competencies and their indicators will help plan assessment answers. Applicants need to include specific details of their personal work experience for each competency. Competency Category 1, Technical Competence. 1.1 Regulation, Codes, and Standards. Demonstrate knowledge of regulations, codes, standards, and safety. This includes local engineering procedures and practices as applicable. Identify and comply with legal and regulatory requirements for project activities. Incorporate knowledge of codes and regulations in design materials. Prepare reports assessing project compliance with codes, standards, and regulations. Recognize the need to design for code compliance and ensure ability to construct, ability to operate, and ability to maintain, once constructed. 1.2 Project and Design Constraints. Demonstrate knowledge of materials, or operations as appropriate, project and design constraints, designed to best fit the purpose or service intended and address interdisciplinary impacts. Demonstrate knowledge of materials, operations, project, and design constraints, i.e., cost, design, material, labor, time, budget, production. Demonstrate understanding of, and coordination with, other engineering and professional disciplines. 1.3 Risk Identification and Mitigation. Analyze technical risks and offer solutions to mitigate the risks. Demonstrate familiarity with system protection and/or damage/hazard mitigation objectives, philosophies, practices, procedures, and functions. Identify risk areas including causes of risks and their impacts. Develop risk management/mitigation plans. Demonstrate an understanding of the difference between technical risk and public safety issues. 1.4 Application of theory. Apply engineering knowledge to design solutions. Prepare technical specifications. Demonstrate use of theory and calculations to arrive at solutions. Demonstrate the development of a unique design solution that could not be accomplished with a standard design solution. 1.5 Solution techniques. Understand solution techniques and independently verify the results. Demonstrate an understanding of the engineering principles used in the application of computer design programs and show/describe how the results were verified as correct. Participate in an independent review and verification of solution techniques or analysis methods. 1.6 Safety awareness. Be aware of safety risks inherent in the design, and demonstrate safety awareness, on-site and as potential safety authorization/certificate as appropriate. Identify, incorporate, and/or participate in review of safety considerations, procedures, and equipment as they apply to system operations and/or maintenance programs. Demonstrate specific knowledge of safety regulations. Incorporate explicit human and public safety considerations in design and all other professional activities. Understand and account for safety risks associated with processes. Identify relevant protection equipment and process modifications to mitigate safety risks. 1.7 Systems and their components. Demonstrate understanding of systems and components of systems. Demonstrate an understanding of each element in a process. Demonstrate an understanding of the interactions and constraints in the behavior of the overall system. Manage processes within the overall system, monitor and, where needed, modify processes to achieve optimum outcomes. 1.8 Project and Life Cycle. Exposure to all stages of the process/project life cycle from concept and feasibility analysis through implementation. Demonstrate awareness of project concerns and roles of other stakeholders in the project stages. Identification, generation of the initial project idea and preliminary design. Preparation, detailed design of the project addressing technical and operational aspects. Appraisal, analysis of the project from technical, financial, economic, social, institutional, and environmental perspectives. Preparation of specifications and tender documents, preparation of tender document, inviting and opening of tenders, pre-qualification, evaluation of bids, and award of work. Implementation and monitoring, implementation of project activities, with ongoing checks on progress and feedback. Evaluation, periodic review of project with feedback for next project cycle. 1.9 Quality control. Understand the concept of quality control during design and construction, including independent design check and independent reviews of design, field checks, and reviews. Conduct checks, including field checks, to verify the validity of design. Complete quality management plan checklist, and follow quality management plan. Prepare quality control plans, including frequency and test parameters, for specific processes or products. Evaluate test results, determine adequacy, and develop recommended action. Demonstrate peer review. Demonstrate completed project, systems, or subsystems meet project objectives in terms of functionality and operational performance. 1.10 Engineering documentation. Transfer design intentions to drawings and sketches, understand transmittal of design. Ability to review designs of others and communicate findings and issues, including suggested alternatives. Demonstrate communication of ideas and concepts to project team members. Demonstrate understanding of the value of project completion reports and lessons learned. Reports to application in future projects by self or others. Produce sketches, notes, documentation, and design documents to prepare proposals, preliminary, and final design drawings for acceptance by the client and approval by regulatory authorities. Competency Category 2, Communication. 2.1 Oral communication. Communicate in a simple and concise manner. Communicate official project data with team members, clients, and contractors. Ability to express both technical and non-technical issues and ideas clearly to both technical and non-technical personnel. Presentations to technical and non-technical groups, presentations to superiors and subordinates, internal, colleagues, and external, clients, presentations. Presentation of project parameters to the public. Demonstrate active participation in and contribution to meetings. 2.2 Written communication. Tailor communications to the intended audience. Ability to write and review technical documents. Ability to write clear memos and reports to both technical and non-technical personnel. Use drawings and sketches to demonstrate key points and concepts. Demonstrate a written report on a technical subject. Demonstrate a written report on field observations. Take training in technical report writing. Work with common office software programs and browsers. 2.3 Reading and comprehension. Ability to review technical documents, to understand the implications, and to summarize key points. Competency Category 3, Project and Financial Management. 3.1 Project Management Principles. Awareness of resource planning, budgeting, change management, scope management, scheduling, and unforeseen issues in managing a project from start to end. Understand the impacts that benefits and risks of various design solutions have on a project. Understand the needs and expectations of internal and external clients. 3.2 Finances and Budget. Understand financial aspects of work. Demonstrate cognizance of project budget during design and construction. Provide technical and financial reporting and compare the options. Demonstrate the understanding of the place of finance in business decisions. Understand principles of budgeting and financing. Understand the relevant business processes. Demonstrate an understanding of working with and developing contracts. Competency Category 4, Team Effectiveness. 4.1 Resolve differences. Work to resolve differences. Demonstrate leadership in achieving team goals and resolving conflict. Work to facilitate beneficial conflict resolution. Exposure to training in conflict resolution. Competency Category 5, Professionalism. 5.1 Professional accountability. Demonstrate awareness of professional accountability. Apply professional ethics in meeting corporate directives. Awareness of limitations by asking for help as appropriate. Awareness of situations that could be a conflict of interest and to manage such situations appropriately. Awareness of the potential professional liability involved in all aspects of the design, construction, and inspection process. Understanding and awareness of appropriate use of stamp and seal. Understanding one's own strengths and weaknesses and know how they apply to one's position. Competency Category 6, Social, Economic, Environmental, and Sustainability. 6.1 Public Impacts and Safeguards. Demonstrate an understanding of the safeguards required to protect the public and the methods of mitigating adverse impacts. Awareness of the potential professional liability involved in all aspects of the design, construction, and inspection process. 6.2 Engineering and the public. Demonstrate an understanding of the relationship between the engineering activity and the public. Recognize the value and benefits of the engineering work to the public. Prepare reports regarding the impact of a project to public. 6.3 Role of regulatory bodies. Understand the role of regulatory bodies on the practice of engineering. Recognize the importance of respecting the regional traditions and native regulations towards a project. Understand the role and regulations of other professions whose practices overlap or interface with the practice of professional engineering. 6.4 Sustainability and practice guidelines. Be aware of any specific sustainability clauses that have been added to practice guidelines that apply to their area. Awareness and understanding. 6.5 Promotions of sustainability. To the extent possible, recognizing the applicant's position of influence, consider how sustainability principles could be applied and promoted in his or her specific work. Include sustainability analysis in project descriptions. Provide a list of revisions made during the design and implementation period of the project.